Fortnite was my first ever online game, and shortly after I started playing Fortnite, I was able to, start watching YouTube and all that stuff. And that's when I started like really paying attention to online discourse around, specific games, even just gaming in general. And pretty quickly, I came to find out that there are a lot of people that hate anybody who's better at the game than they are, which was always weird to me because I always, whenever I saw somebody who was really good, I always like looked up to them and wanted to see, what could I do to be like them, even though I'm a casual player. And it was just always super weird to me. But I've kind of thought of some of the reasons I think a lot of people get so mad with these so-called sweats, and I kind of want to give my thoughts on some of it and talk about how you can enjoy the game even if you're not that good and there are a bunch of sweats in your lobby, because I get destroyed in Mario Kart a lot, as you've probably seen from my videos, and I have fun pretty much the entire time. So there are a lot of ways to still have fun and a lot of ways to not be so negative about it. So first of all, like, I feel like a lot of people used to actually look up to better players, and that seems to have changed in more recent years. And I wasn't really sure why, but I was watching Cypher PK the other day, and somebody actually asked him a question about why people hate sweats so much but like players who are really good at like sports and stuff. And his answer was that, say back in like OG Fortnite, there were maybe like 5 or 6 people that you could name that were truly just amazing at the game. And so running into them was actually pretty rare, but nowadays it's very common to run into these way better players. I never thought of that, but I thought that was a really good answer from Cypher, and definitely something worth bringing up. That was good by Pauline. But also, like, a lot of people kind of just throw around the term sweat for like anybody that they don't like. And the funny thing is, like, it's kind of synonymous with the word try hard. It's essentially like you're trying way too hard at the game, but that includes bad players, and it also includes people who are so good that they're not even trying and they're just doing well. And so for the purpose of this video, I'm mainly just going to be talking about people who are just, better than you, because that tends to be what people use the term for. I didn't realize there was a bump there. I could have tricked. Oh, poor Rosalina. This Luigi is scaring me. Alright, we're getting to the real stuff now. The music's kicking in. We get to play one lap. We gotta kind of lock in. Oh, that is actually the worst spot for shock to happen. Dude, everyone's passing me now. That's terrible. Alright, I'm gonna shoot, bro. Oh my word, how does that even happen? Dude. Second to last place is crazy. That was my first race in like 2 or 3 days though. I've been playing through Breath of the Wild on the Switch 2 version. My favorite game of all time. And man, it's such a good game. But yeah, I've actually been playing a whole lot of Mario Kart lately. Still love the game though. Ooh, 3-lap track. It's Moo Moo Meadows, one of my least favorites. But it's something. So many people picked it. Alright, somehow we managed to do an intermission track. Absolutely mind-blowing. It was like 80% people voted for Moo Moo Meadows, and we still got an intermission. That's crazy. We might even be going back to Dandelion Depths, I can't remember. Taking the same route we just came on. Okay, well, anyways, so... Man, I'm trying to remember where I was. It's been a few minutes. Oh, okay. It is a different path. So, I totally understand hating, you know, sweats and stuff in games. Nobody likes losing ever. But over the past, I'd say about a year, I've actually been able to just kind of enjoy being bad at games a whole lot more. And so I want to talk about that for a little bit, although we are about to play a whole lap of this track. That was probably the worst place that person could have shocked. Like, they got nothing out of that. Okay, here, I'm gonna try this set of shortcuts I've never done. I always do this shortcut right here, but oh wait, no, I literally missed. Never mind, I'm stupid. That's not even what I meant to do. Come on, mushrooms. Oh my goodness. The goat pole right here. And I don't even think I made up a single spot. That's crazy. By the way, I definitely want to keep the discussion content coming out, but I don't know if you've seen, you probably have, there's a Discord server now where you can at any time play 24 players, just regular races online, but you're not allowed to pick intermission tracks, so it's all 3-lap tracks. I'm definitely going to be playing some of that soon, but I think for these discussion videos, it's a lot easier to talk, at least right now, when I'm on these relatively low effort drives. And I mean, I'm also bad at the game, so I tend to lose the lap at the end also, but that has nothing to do with the intermission. That's just me being bad. Now, like I was saying, I'm able to just enjoy the game even when I'm bad. And I got a few tips. This has worked with me worked for me with like Fortnite and other games too, not just Mario Kart. I'm bad at a lot of games now, but I still enjoy them. And I'd say the first tip is literally take a break. Like, if you're raging at the game, take a break for like 1 or 2 weeks. Like, it'll probably be hard for the first few days, but after a few days, you'll actually start to realize you don't actually miss the game as much as you thought you would. When Mario Kart World came out, I actually like hardly played Fortnite. In fact, I had hardly been playing for a couple weeks, I think, at that point. And about a week ago, I went back to it, and I was having fun. I was losing like crazy, but I was having fun. I was able to just appreciate the game and mess around and not care too much. And you know, maybe you'll take this long break, and then not only will you realize you don't actually miss the game as much as you thought you would, but you'll end up like not wanting to go back to it. Like that's even happened to me with some games where I'm like playing it non-stop, and as soon as I take a break, when I try to play it again, I'm like, nah, I'm I'm not in the mood. So it's not gonna kill you. Go play some game that you know you love, that you never rage at. Maybe go outside, you know, just do other stuff, and don't just like keep grinding that game. Like, just stop. I always, for like the whole past 7 or so years, every single time I took a break from Fortnite, I would still boot it up every single night to check the item shop. And I was always scared that, you know, I was gonna quit playing, I was gonna come back and see people wearing, you know, this awesome cosmetic, you know, this awesome skin, or my favorite song is an emote, or, you know, whatever. I was gonna be so sad, and so stupid. It was very tempting to check the item shop like that when I took a break from Fortnite before Mario Kart World released. But after like a week, I stopped caring, and now when I do occasionally play Fortnite, I don't really, like, I check the item shop, but I'm not like, you know, oh, I probably missed stuff. Like, let go of your FOMO, get off the game, and just don't even care about it anymore. All right, we got a 3-lap track, and I'm probably not even gonna do any of the discussion here. I'm probably just gonna try and lock in and see if I can commentate the gameplay. I want to get good at commentating 3-lap gameplay. I don't know why this guy's bumping me. I already got the item box ding dong. Yeah, exactly. He got 1 coin from that box too, and I shattered it with my shell. But I haven't practiced this track really, like at all. Yeah, that was bad. That was not a shortcut. That's a shroom shortcut. I think there's a way to do it shroomless, but I don't know for sure. And then I gotta watch out for Pauline here. And then I thought it was charge jumping, bro. I literally was holding the charge jump. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I haven't practiced this track, but I have seen the strats. Like right here, you want to ride on this like rail thing. It's actually faster than the water, which is kind of crazy. Bro, that lag, I was like, dude, everyone's slowing down. What's going on? Bruh. Oh, nice. The one time we get a 3-lap track. That's fire. Bro, I swear, if somebody picks Koopa Troopa Beach, I'm reporting them. I don't think you can even report people in this game, but I do it. Bro. So, the other thing that I would say to do to enjoy the game more, even when you're losing, kind of ties into the last one, and that is literally, oh my goodness, okay, that's crazy. That was really smart, and then he literally just fell off the edge. Like, that's so sad for him. But really just like stop caring about the game. It doesn't mean stop like having fun or interacting with it or anything, but stop like caring so much about winning or being good. You know, I feel like I always got in my head, and it was always like, oh, this person just watched me mess up, now they're gonna, you know, always think that I'm trash at the game. It's like, this person doesn't even know me and they won't remember my name, and even if they did, it literally doesn't matter. I'm playing the game for fun. The whole reason to play a game like Mario Kart, or really any game, is literally just to have fun. Doesn't matter if you're making content on it, doesn't matter if you're playing competitively, just have fun. Like, it literally doesn't matter. Like, if Mario Kart just shut down all of a sudden and you couldn't play it anymore, it still wouldn't matter. Your life would be just as, okay, just the same that it was before, and it wouldn't matter. So literally just stop caring about the game. This helped me a lot with Fortnite. I was always like, you know, oh, I can't choke this second place because this guy's just gonna laugh at me, and I'm gonna, you know, he's gonna think I'm an idiot and that I'm bad at the game. Like, it literally doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Also, how am I in 10th? This is crazy. And I hit the cheap. Alright, hold up. Let's see if I can lock in and win this right here, though. One of the biggest shortcuts right there. Come on. Guys, I'm selling so bad. Oh my word. Come on. Oh my word. He got super horn at the finish. Oh, sorry, Toadette. That's so sad. Another thing that I think probably one of the biggest things, in fact, that has helped me be a lot more positive in spite of sweats is watching positive content creators. And I know I'm a positive content creator. I'm not saying you have to watch me, but like, when I started really being a lot more okay with like losing and stuff, I think it was kind of when 8 Deluxe was like coming to an end. Like, Mario Kart World had been announced, and I was just grinding 8 Deluxe, trying to get good. I was watching a lot of Shortcat, and especially with 8 Deluxe, he's just very positive. And if you stop watching negative content creators, man, I'm just getting trashed right now, by the way. As you watch like content creators that are positive and don't watch negative ones, you kind of start to like emulate their behavior. So, you know, Shortcat would get a really bad placement and he'd like just laugh it off and, you know, oh, I got Mario Karted, this game is so fun, and, you know, just being goofy about it and just having a good time. And now, you know, over time I started sort of just doing that without even trying. That was just my default response because everyone I watched was just being positive about the game. And so that now whenever I get destroyed, I'm a lot less like angry about it. And so honestly, just watch positive content creators and cut out watching all the negative ones. Bro, Peach tried to get me with that bomb. That shortcut, by the way, is so insane. 3 mushrooms and a golden took me around like the whole track and got me up in 4th. That's so broken. But yeah, I don't think I realized until Mario Kart how much watching content creators impacts my outlook on the game. The final tip that I can think of right now is cut out playing with negative people. Like, you know, if my friends that I'm playing a game with aren't being positive, you know, if they're raging or anything, I'm gonna be raging. Even if I'm trying to be positive, I'm just gonna be getting angry. Bro, I've never seen this car put out boxes. That's cool. Some sort of obstacle. We still got half the intermission, bro. Where are we even going? Oh boy, I'm racing against this other Daisy. Alright, I gotta lock in here. Let's go. I think I'm decent at this track, but I probably just jinxed it, honestly. Man, I honestly should have saved that too. That was really bad. Save that golden. Because now I have no protection from, you know, booze. I really just have to rely on this last shortcut, which is really bad. Well, not the shortcut, but having to rely on it. You know what? Yeah, that was a bad decision. I'm gonna lose this. Everyone's gonna pass me in this lava right here. Come on, come on, come on. What was that, 6th? 5th? Okay. That's actually a lot better than I expected. Nobody took that lava shortcut on the left. But whenever my friends were raging and stuff, I was raging. And I found that if I didn't play with those people for, you know, a couple days even, like let's say, you know, when I was playing Fortnite every day, if I played with negative people and then I quit for a couple days and only played with the positive ones, I ended up just being a lot happier. Like not only did I enjoy the game, but I like literally never raged, even when I was playing on my own. And so just surround yourself not just with positive content, but even just, you know, positivity from the people you play with. You know, if you have friends that are raging a bunch, maybe ask them to, like, you know, mute up if they have to rage or something, or just try not to play with them quite as often as you usually do. Bro, what is going on tonight? This is crazy. In case you've been following the channel a little bit and you're wondering why I haven't been streaming, this is exactly why. I can't even stream at like 9,000 bitrate on 1080p, which isn't even that good of quality, but when I do, my internet is so bad right now, it just can't even handle that. So I'm hoping to get that fixed. I had some big plans for some like weekend marathon streams, but I don't think that's gonna happen for a while, sadly. But I can keep the videos coming out. It does take like a day or two sometimes to upload these videos, which is also just ridiculous. But, you know, it is what it is. We push through, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this content. I got more discussion videos planned, as well as some other content. Bro, what is that shortcut? That's ridiculous. 2 more tips I just thought of. One of them, pretty simple, and a lot of people won't want to do it, but that is if you know, try taking a break and you come back and you're still raging, or you just find yourself raging at like every game you play, just put the console down, put the controller down, get, you know, uninstall the game, whatever, and just step away from like gaming in general for like a week. You don't have to completely quit everything, but like restrict yourself pretty heavily. I've done this a few times as well. Usually not necessarily intentionally. I'll be on like a long trip or something. I don't have much time to play games or whatever. But anytime that happens, when I come back, I feel like I just have like an appreciation for games and the fact that I get to play them again. And I think that tends to help a lot. Also, we're racing this track backwards. That seems to happen quite often. I honestly don't even know how to properly race this backwards. Daisy is almost certainly gonna try to hit me with a banana. I pull a coin in second. That's sad. Come on, give me something good. It's alright. Gotta make it work. Second place, Daisy, and then Daisy in the top two. Love to see it. That felt like that race barely even happened. Like, that was so short. Also, sadly, Jacoby didn't manage to beat the NPC player. That's sad. I respect you, Jacoby. Good attempt. Alright, let's try and lock in here. There was one other tip that I remembered, and I can't remember what it is now. So maybe I can remember on this track, maybe not. We'll see. This guy is going to be a problem. I think his vehicle combo is pretty heavy, so I think he can bump me pretty easily. That was a nice transition. Skip the rail and everything. That's so crazy. And yet, I'm not out. Bro thought he got me there, didn't he? Yikes, dude. Why did I do that? Why did I do any of what I just did? I wasted my mushroom, wasted my red shell, and ran into a bomb. Oh, the other thing that I remembered, and this worked for me quite a while back. Shoot. Oh, that's bad. I thought I had a charge jump. The other thing is, and it kind of goes hand in hand with not caring. I know it's gonna sound kind of weird, but just smile a lot. Like, whenever I was getting mad, I'd stop, I'd take a deep breath in, I'd hold it, and I'd just smile. And then I'd release the breath, and I was happy. And it worked consistently. And it still works if it rarely happens that I'll end up like getting tilted. But whenever that does happen, just smiling always works. It's crazy. And I'm pretty sure I heard that smiling like actually releases like chemicals into your brain or from your brain or something that actually make you happier. So it's not even just like a weird thing that works for me. Like, apparently it's scientifically backed. But yeah, honestly, just try that. Laugh at stuff. Whenever something stupid happens and you're like about to rage, just stop yourself and just laugh at it, because it's just a game. It's silly. Like, when I get Mario Karted now, rather than feeling like I'm gonna slam my controller on the ground and all that, I just kind of like sit there and just chuckle at how stupid everything that unfolded just was. Getting spammed by like 50 shells at the finish line, like what's about to happen right here. And we still get second. That's not bad at all. But yeah, literally, like, just have fun. Just, laugh it off, smile. Just understand that the game is literally just for fun. That's the whole reason you're playing it. Don't play it for anything else. Don't play it because your friend told you to hop on. If you're not having fun, just get off the game and take a break. And trust me, all this stuff will help you end up, enjoying gaming a lot more in spite of all the sweats. And I know that this video was supposed to be about sweats and it ended up just being about having fun. But that's kind of the point. If you just ignore the sweats and you just have fun, even when you're losing, that's honestly the best way to have fun. Because if you only have fun when you are winning, you're gonna have a lot of times where you're not having fun, because you're gonna have a whole lot of times where you're not winning, and you'll miss out on the majority of funny moments and crazy experiences and good memories that come with gaming. You'll miss out on a whole lot of those if you only ever enjoy the winning moments. So just go out there and have fun and stop caring so much. All right, we're playing Starview Peak on mirror mode. I've never played this on mirror mode, so we'll see how cooked I am. It might be over for me, it might not be, but this is already kind of tripping me up. Thankfully, this track is one of the simplest. It's very like wide open, and there's not a ton that you can mess up here. So I feel like I'll probably not be, you know, doing too terribly on here. We'll see. Bro, what was that? Four red shells just hit me? Okay, that is crazy. All right, this is right about where I crashed or had the disconnection. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But it's pretty likely. Yeah, my internet has been terrible. I had like 0.3 upload speed the other day, like 0.3, was it megabits per second or something? Something crazy low, which is why it was taking literally 2 days to upload a single video each time. But it is what it is. It's another thing that I try to just laugh off. Ultimately, it's funny. These videos aren't a matter of life and death. These are just something that I enjoy making, and thankfully I have okay. Thankfully I have the privilege of having people who enjoy watching this stuff, and I enjoy making this content for you, and I really hope that the people who watch this enjoy it. Even if you don't subscribe, which I would love if you did, but even if you don't, I hope this video, you know, helps you out a little bit and just kind of makes gaming a lot better for you. Like seriously, if you apply these tips, I can almost guarantee that you will just quit caring. Like you'll just have fun. Like that'll be your whole gaming experience will just be fun. Also, look how far back I am, by the way. How did that happen? That's so insane. It's only 7 players and I'm still this far back. Hey, I did it. Let's go. And then I want to go on here. All right, I'm just gonna take the bullet bill. Come on, I gotta pass Yoshi. Sorry. That's crazy. That's so sad. That's so sad for him. He's in the bullet bill car and I passed him with the bullet bill. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you are one of the people who recently, you know, has been watching my discussion content and subscribed for it, is this up to your quality standards? I want to ask this in each one of these discussion videos. Is this better or worse than my other discussions? Did you enjoy it? Was it, you know, maybe helpful in this case? And what are some things that you like me to see, like to see me do better in future videos like this? Because I do want to keep improving this. I do like the sort of low editing, just kind of talking to you. I like that style, but I understand that, you know, there are parts where I could cut them out, or maybe I'm a little too repetitive at times, stuff like that. But either way, is this up to your standard? Is this what you were hoping for when you clicked on this video, and did you enjoy it? If you enjoyed, please drop a like and consider subscribing if you aren't already subbed to the channel. And I will see you in the next one. God bless. Peace.